Hey there guys, how you doing there? This is Joe and today I'm back with Talos Principle in A4 to show you guys a couple of skips that I know on this one. And in fact there's actually only one that I'm aware of, and that is in Above All That. And that's right, we're actually entering this without the reflectors. We're going to do this puzzle without them. It's just going to be a standard like out of bounds puzzle, and the goal is to pretty much just to jump onto this kind of wall here, this section here. And it can be a little bit difficult, a little bit tricky as you can see, and there's probably like a certain patch that you need to stand on and kind of jump off of just to get like a slight elevation to make you land on it. But I'm going to be trying it here a few times and I'll eventually get it. And yeah, once we're up here we're pretty much going to do the only skip that I know of in A4. A4's always been a baffling one. I've been here a few times and tried to find my way around skipping some puzzles. And this is like the only one I know, and that's only thanks to pretty much Charles Wenzel, who made a list in the Steam forums of kind of skips that he knew of. And I kind of had to come into the level and play around a little bit, and then obviously I found it there. And yeah, once you get up here you can pretty much just drop straight down and get the sigil, and that is that. There it is. One more sigil for the box. So that's a pretty cool one actually. Pretty cool that you don't need a reflector for it. In fact, you don't even need to go and acquire the reflector. I mean, you probably should before you enter this level anyway. But for some reason I kind of thought, why not just like, you know, just enter it normally. But yeah, the rest of the skips really don't do much. I mean, this is push it further. And I'm pretty much just going to be using this to kind of cheat my way out a little bit. Just for the simple fact that there's like the tree where you can use the star puzzle. And I'm just going to make that blue just to help me out in like, well, not really to help me out, it kind of helps me out in like one puzzle, but that's about it. As far as I'm aware, there's not really many more out of bounds ish skips in this level, but if anybody knows any, please be sure to leave them in the description or let me know, because I'd love to see them. But yeah, I'm just going to get a sigil here. Pretty much your standard way. It's probably actually quicker to actually use the blue source in the room itself. But yeah, and then I'm going to come over to this one. Now branch it out can be skipped partially as far as I know, but I don't really know of a way to do it, to be honest, unless there's some kind of way to kind of get over the wall. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just going to mess around here for a little bit, just trying to find a sweet spot to get it in the tree. Just for the alternate way to do it, I need to remind you, I'm not doing these just to make them quicker or anything. I'm just doing these to see if they're possible. It's just like a fun way to play the game, just challenge yourself to see how many levels you can pretty much break. You know, some are a lot quicker, but some aren't, so, you know, it's kind of finding that balance. I'm sure some speedrunners will find some of the skips very interesting if they plan on speedrunning this game. I know there's a couple of people who already do kind of try to find like alternate routes. But I found a sweet spot on the ground there where I can get out on the tree. Again, another puzzle that would be a lot quicker just to do it the standard way, but it's fun just to kind of mess around with it. And I kind of go around the wrong way there and run into the door. I was like, shit, oh yeah. But yeah, it's pretty fun how that works to the tree. And this is actually really quick. We can pretty much do this one. Don't cross the streams is really quick if you put the blue in the tree. You don't need to mess around going on the platform to get a higher ground. You can just open it that way. And then if you want the star, if you're doing the route I'm doing, you've pretty much just got to be sure to put the red connector onto the tree there, because the red is what you're going to be needing to get the star. So if you just come down here and then make a left back into the room we was already in. That's the only downside really, that you have to come back into this room. You know, it kind of sucks. But maybe you don't. You could probably kind of hit the blue light on the tree within the first puzzle and branch it out. So, you know, maybe you don't even have to do this puzzle first. But yeah, there it is guys. A very questionable A4 with one good skip at the start. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time guys.